How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Common, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video. In today's video, I'm going to give you updates on Jules Kounde, Saul, Niguez, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and all things Chelsea. So, if you're new here, I'm Cam, this is Cam's Common. I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. So, without further ado, let's get on with the first story. So, starting off with Jules Kounde, who's looking like the player closest to joining out of these two, and I'm going to go straight to Fabrizio Romano, who has said, Chelsea have meetings already scheduled in the next week/months to discuss many contract extensions. Antonio Rudiger, Andreas Christian, N'Golo Kante and Jorginho on the list. Priority to Saul talks, loan with option to buy, and Kounde deal waiting for Zuma now. So, basically, if you forget the first bit, which will be important later because we kind of need these players to, sign a new contract to keep them in the club. You know how it works, but of course, with Saul, Niguez and Jules Kounde, these are priorities with the clubs now. They've let Ike Ugbo go today, and there might be more outgoings. So once we get those outgoings, but mainly outgoing Zuma, then these deals will be coming quick and fast. With the transfer window ending on the 1st of September, this week is going to be pretty hectic for Marina and the gang. So their focus is going to be on getting these two players in, hopefully. And yeah, fingers crossed that it does happen. Of course, we're sad about Zuma. He's a GOAT. He's just a meme maker in this club. He will be missed, but if we bring in the future of French centre-back Jules Kounde, better than Varane, then I don't really mind. But without further ado, I'm going to go with another quote which says, so I'm going to go to France now, from L'Equipe, who have said, Chelsea have already agreed a deal with Kounde and will have sufficient funds to recruit the Frenchman after selling Kurt Zuma to West Ham for 30 million euros. Yes, this recurring theme from selling Kurt Zuma is coming up. When Kurt Zuma goes, just know we're very close behind him. Jules Kounde will come in. And finally, from Matt Law, from The Telegraph, on London is Blue podcast, has said, I think in many respects the Jules Kounde deal to Chelsea is done. Chelsea are just waiting to sell Kurt Zuma to West Ham. Now, I'm giving you 3 reputable journalists and news stories for you to really set your mind, put your mind at ease that Jules Kounde in the coming days will come to Chelsea, with a bid in the coming hours probably going to be placed by Chelsea to Sevilla for Jules Kounde. You can rest, you can sleep easy knowing that we're going to get our third signing of the window. Whether that comes before Saul Niguez, I don't know, but there has been a boost in the Saul Niguez race, which I'll talk about now. So Chelsea have been handed a big boost in this deal. As of yesterday, it was Manchester United and Chelsea who were the front runners, but I'm going to go back to Fabrizio Romano, who was quoting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when asked a question about his future signings, which has said, I don't think much is going to happen. If something happens, it's a bonus. You never know what happens in the world of football, but we have a very good window. I'm happy with what we've done. Okay, Ollie, I'm going to let you and your PE teacher staff relax. Don't sign anyone else. Can we have Saul Niguez? Thank you very much. They're kind of, the manager of the club, I don't really know about that, have said that they're not interested in the deal, so Chelsea can swoop through, go past Man United and try and sign this player on loan for the next year to give us more midfield cover, which would be great. Really boost our chances to win this Premier League title, because unlike the Champions League, it's 38 games, it's a long old season, and the more depth you have, the better, as Man City had last season. That's why they did so well. Fans coming in, Chelsea might have that extra boost over Man City because they can't really hear their fans in the empty ad, so that's great. Moving on to the next story and the final one of today. Now, this is some sad outgoing news if this is to happen, but I'm going to go over to Twitter, who've been going on to this, and it's a little quote from there which has said, Ruben Loftus-Cheek has emerged as a potential transfer target for Jose Mourinho's AS Roma. The Blues are willing to let the player leave on an initial loan with an option to buy for 16 million euros. If we have a buyback clause, this could be the best option. Hashtag Chelsea, hashtag Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Would it be a double outgoing from Chelsea to Jose Mourinho's Roma this summer? I don't know. I watched them on the weekend. They played some good football. They won 3-1, so maybe this Tammy Ruben Loftus-Cheek thing could go on well back in Italy. But again, this Ruben Loftus-Cheek story has been sad. It just never really materialised for him. I remember that Europa League run under Sarri, he looked unplayable, but since that injury, it just hasn't really worked out with him, and that's what happens with a lot of players in Chelsea. If you're not there ready for the whole time, it's not going to be a great time for you. So on that somber note, I'm going to have to end this video. Thank you guys for the support recently. 300 subs very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.